way. Kwame Plus way. And also go pay MPD. Somewhere Jimmy. And the Kwame Plus, or Dimika could crow say, oh, one in nyansa, or money to me, no brand crying, no matter, or mebe impuntum brom, Kwame Plus, or Gina stage, no chanyum. Oh, chanyum mama, dear, Miami Kwame Plus, Miniano. Omo kaho and a Ghana youth I drew her. Kwame Plus, Kwame Plus, Omunina kaho. These are the people who have brought us here today. Me, I'm Madam for Kwame Plus. I talk to him every day. But Kwame Plus has been a bad influence. He has led the youth astray. Only the youth that bedruha. Kwame Plus. Or call to the point of Chanyumina Ekonya contract away. And there was CEO. Ekufwadu no the about power no. Say Ekufwadu with Jimmy. Bawumia me a cromfo. And they were called a crass or catch them some money to me. So who said to me a day? When we say a crow for Jimmy. When we said the Bawumia the Bayer Omono. Omo almost Jimmy was a could crow mufante. And I catch up so, Mumma to me, na Bawumia na, and you could for them the Oba and Alma say Kuru, Minimansa Chamber Bawumia, into Kwame Plus of Soccer Parliament. I wish him well. I wish him well, because we're nipa or an ambition or a vision. But the issue is, why didn't you tell the people the truth? Why did you deliberately decide to follow these people to destroy us? Because you Kwame Plus cannot tell me, say, you did not have an idea of the John Mahama on crime without think crime. And I'm all the things John Mahama was doing in Accra, Kwame Plus, that what town will be. You want to tell me you didn't see? But your interest was that MPP manager contract. Yeah, the contract when you MPP for your for. That is my problem. In Kwame Plus, offering crime or theocracy or catching crassi for so domo. Omo de omunuano no ono de onimnyansa che Bawumia na Ekufuado into person gina de independent omo fa nko parliament na okọ parliament oni hwan ekọ edwuma Kwame Plus okọ parliamenta Kwame Plus na danfo ni afenyo markings na danfo ni Kennedy Japan odu parliament hwan oni ekọ edwuma. You these young people, you are the problem in Ghana. Mona mama sa nkokorafo ti se Ekufuado mu di ejimi the youth no. Because the youth, they never believed in Ekufuado. Ghanaians never believed in Ekufuado and the NPP. Mo Kwame Plus with Yvonne Nelson mo DKB mo sa boys na se be a common for no na mo de bedru hanne. Now why are you people not on the street? Today you want to go and replace them. Ah, na mo just see Jimmy ana. Bossman, I am on air. I'll call you back when I'm done. You get what I mean? So it is very important to say Ghana for no me he's a good friend. I like him. And I talk to him. And I will never sit anywhere else and snitch on him. But I will tell him the truth. Because today, I expect Kwame Plus to be sitting in Accra and gathering thousands and thousands of youth to follow him and say, I brought these people. I want to get these people out. But he's not doing that. What is he doing? He's also going to look for power. Because when we say, when we say, Hono, Sibia Otumi, a leading Nkwasiafo about power. No, but to say, leading. Power. It is all about the power. It is not about you. And to be very honest with you, me, whatever is happening in Kwame Plus constituency, NDC or NPP, I don't care. But I want people to know what is happening on the ground. And the youth should start reasoning. And that's a fact. Now, time and some way, this was what Mahama was doing. Time and Mahama, this was what Mahama was doing.
Again, at Asogli, they are preparing the ground for their phase 2, which is 360 megawatts. And this plant is almost near completion, another 220 megawatts. And there are several other plants we're expecting, Amandi, Jacobson, GE 1000. And so we need to put in as much energy as we can in order to meet the growing demand in Ghana. Ghana's demand is growing so fast that we must move ahead of the growth in demand. And in addition, we are being weaned off hydropower. When Akosombo was built, I mean, nobody would have thought that so many years from now, Akosombo would not be enough to power Ghana's energy. It was so big, we thought that it would last forever. And so increasingly, thermal is going to be our main source of generation, and hydro would probably rather become the backup. Because of climate change, the rains were not good last year. Nobody knows what the rains will be like this year. And so we need to put in as much thermal as possible quickly And then if the rains are good, then we can add in more hydro. If they are not good, then we can conserve, more of our hydro resources. But going forward, the future looks bright. We're putting in enough generation. But I'll ask Ghanaians to continue to be patient. The minister and his team are doing everything possible to try to bring on stream as much generation as possible. I know that some agreements have been signed to bring on emergency power in a couple of months to be able to ease up the situation. And so I'll encourage all of you to do your best so that we can overcome this load shedding in the shortest possible time. I want to congratulate the workers who have been working on this plant for the very good job you've done in terms of bringing it in at the cost that you are bringing it in, and also the speed with which you are working on this plant. So thank you very much, and keep up the good work.
This and many more. He was working. Kofi Bento saw intellectual. He saw this. Esa Nkuma and the metise Samalabu Jinapo. Teni. Entafo ni bedun kan ma dana abodamfo. Yeah, omumu bi. Entafo ni bi mfiri sire medun kan ya. Na omumu bi o ma dana abodamfo. Wo Samalabu Jinapo. Wo nananom the first time omuhu light, JJ Rollins na the light ko sire mu. Samuel Abujinapo, and then I'm to Ojina Parliament. Kase, I doom so, Mamma, doom so, Mamma and Mama Hama, wo Samuel Abujinapo, on nanum. The first time Omuhu light, through JJ Rawlings, and a ma light ko srim. 10 year Nkwasiafo di omuchi, omo the light ko grumda. Into a young man like you, at your age, you sit back and look at your history, and look at the people who considered you and your people as humans first. JJ Rawlings that they can go stream first. Say JJ Rawlings, obviously it is never the NPP. It is definitely going to be somebody who is not NPP. Into Ujina Parliament, say, my for power, John Mahama, na Dumsono, Jimmy for 10 year boa, ufri stream, call history, no kobusa say, party bene de Kania bra stream, o nanano papa nom nananom. Ona nanoma omobo brade wo ma meba wo papa be wo a and the Jimmy Jinan crying Jimmy hono JJ Rawlings and this na the power bremo on the mom who can first ka wo Jimmy ya now just say asantini and nkansah bio and this na the power about the kroma ko be gina parliament aka say me amfa tumi ma no ko be ka say kwase ampanyi and ntina me nuanom ntafo ni bi me ka say mumu bi mo Jimmy and ntina ye na akamfo no ye tumi use mumu bi say moa because you even at the end of the day, adia abuano, you refuse to understand, to admit to say, we na abuame. Now, Samuel Abujinapo say, NPP forces or Sunda, who Yesika, Apiaze, and Kofu release the state. Oje Samodo, NPP for. Now, when the catcher say NPP for us and for Abujinapo, or your priority. Almost static, your peranimate, Oje Samobo Teddy Bidding. Monta for ni be more Jimmy, ye tumu for a monte. Now, after all these things, the question will be, say, last week, by popular request, this is from my team, say we need to do this today. Now, nipa be brave, free swami, any Ghana be brave, ya come for. Now you busa question and say, Debbie, I would say, more times, anyway, you're very cheaper. More times, So what is the NPP for EP to me? First, the out say, Yenya come for any the NPP ba power. De bia say NPP opposition and I say bia amobeko elections mwa. The first thing you hear from NPP for majority of the time and say, oh, yenya come for there, you bet to me the NPP about power. The moment a NPP ebenya to me no, obon se kasa na sesa afina kasa no aye say yenya santifo and the NPP ba power. Now this debate has been going on for some time. The last time you buy a car, a year population Ashanti region and how the population affected elections. Now, question will be able to say NPP as a political party as Sebi or 247 to say a teacher in Minshia, no offer added £700 by me no. Sa a NPP no a Asante phone kwa and a NPP niba power and I say a account for. And this is the conversation nipa dodo be bring person be have it, but account for binum person have that conversation because almost person who omotia bread they want to know where they belong when it comes to NPP as a political party, because a woman and a woyen belonging to me and belonging to us are two different things. It is so because I'm a Santini, not so because I'm a Kenya. There are two different things. Into a account for Macano. omo pese omo hu se
Oguso a wohwe eye POG eye media. Mr. On subscribe ya, subscribe we ni power for subscribing. Na click on the notification bell no so my or dada so hand so abetimi so click on the notification bell no so am I na wa share dwumadie no wa dwentre na unhia nti fa share under the comment section nim e fa ma ye na Kevin Taylor aka nsem ni nyina and Kevin Taylor yes eto de bia na kasa bi wo no ma e kasa twie e kasa manimu animu nyanyam you know nanso o kan kre e wo fa bi because ye hwe the energy a celebrities ni bi especially A+ ya kan ho asemi or the lady a demonstration the tia John Dramani Mahama or mo John Dramani Mahama and then we all are experiencing this doom so and you know the NPP government has been giving us excuses via just an ordering the end almost more maintenance but Mahama the end the money doom so I think that when it comes to these cases a Ghanaians as a whole no name celebrities are what kind be a woman no omonye fair to a John Dramani Mahama na I think that about so when you know because the bashing I was saying bashing I was a corner so I think that lua per year na just say enya agro so we call na yakwa akutie ehonsem ne eho amanebo ne a Kevin Taylor editor so edema yankoni konkotie medamase
almost no contribution no so much and I say so less because I can follow makano say and mini anoma santifo ejina platform so ka say ye per running mate na running mate also oya santini. All right, my team they just stopped me. Almost said before I do the editorial no I should play this Doomsaw video way for people to know the work that went into the Mahama. So we're going to take a pause. Actually, this is from my team. They said I need to play this for people to know Juma NDC
outstanding between the parties, and we are happy to hand over these plans to the government of Ghana and the good people of Ghana, which including myself. Maybe any other issues, that is an internal issue to be discussed. The other technicalities has been taken care of, which is an agreement that has been signed and all parties have agreed to it. So the relocation is not going to be done by us, by somebody else. The fact that we are handing over the plan to government of Ghana, that doesn't mean that that is our relationship with the people of Ghana. We are still in discussion with the ministry and the good people of Ghana. Good opportunities will come and we can still go to work. We are handing over. That doesn't mean Ameri is still in Ghana.
There is Ameri plant and this one. When John Muhammad de buy and there was antimemu. Nasa kwa kwasi ya doom. So na John Mahama to machine the Ghana best solve a problem ma. Sebio yenuanum akamfo enya kania and the Ameri plant we no. Ya the abas antimemu. And they atam sa plant where be sia santimemu into why na Ghana to see a catcher will say John Mahama and the Oba all to me stabilize their power. A Jimmy for we buy own some more kasa what is so much say yeah the one plant aka Ghana who no. And they almost say excess power no it means to say yeah electricity expansion. What Nkwasiafo mudimuso. Today, NPP communicators, Ubusom say, na excess power no, then and they can you do so. Excess power does not mean say your light will stay on. It means say yeah the more light become kurase. Nkwasiafo na mudi omachi. That is how the NPP understand excess power today. When they came, they said Mahama ija too much power. Power no eguoma ye bohoka. Nkwasiafo power guo bohoka. Burkina fo here power. Ivory Coast for here power. Togo for here power. Town and for sway. Also, John Mahama Teni Nkwasiafo MP NDC for Jimmy. Your friend be excess power. Now our excess power other than the Edum Yakania. Say our excess power. Say power no abrosune bia kechira other than the Edum Yakania. A Jimmy for when yaso so moso sa jokers. Excess power ni Edum Kania. You don't have money to buy the diesel to operate the machines. You cannot pay the IPPs. That's the fact. Jimmy, they have mismanaged the economy. There is no money there. Almost disically, almost same machines, Now, catch me excess power. Now, point when say can him excess power. Now, excess power, I don't know, can light off him. And the NPP communicators say, excess power does not mean you get stable electricity. It means we are going to extend a lot of electricity to villages. Now, yanko back to the matter. It's a question of Obiano Obusa. As Swami for special edition almost mean church remove tree no be anti and say ɛyɛ akamfoɔ ɔmo role ɔmo play pa when ɛba sɛ NPP ba power ɛyɛ akamfoɔ ɔmo play role ketewa anaasɛ ɔmo play role kɛseɛ yɛ pɛ sɛ yɛhu na my team we have sat down and yɛbɛbie nnwoma bi so akyerɛ Ghanafoɔ ne yɛhwɛ sɛ NPP no ɛyɛ asantefoɔ nko na de ba power anaasɛ akamfoɔ ka ho na ma asantefoɔ tumi nya NPP do power enti party no ɛyɛ asantefoɔ nko adea anaasɛ ɛyɛ akamfoɔ nyina adea sɛ ɛyɛ asantefoɔ nko party a ɛnde akamfoɔ no so ɛnte aseɛ sɛ ɔmo so wɔ baabi a ɔmo firi baeɛ na ɔmo to aba a impuntuo so betumi akɔ hɔ enti ɔsɔ ɔmo start sɛ ɔmo odwene because until say the NPP for bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ ɔmo nko asantefoɔ na de party ba power na ɔmo nyinaa akamfoɔ deɛ then today when we are talking about running mate of NPP a ɛwɔ sɛ suggested deɛ yɛ suggest akamfoɔ binom na ɛnyɛ asantefoɔ nko because ɛnɛ okay NPP running mate so ɔkɔ NPP for communicators on the radio so and the party nankasa say we need an Ashanti they don't say we need an Akan. The reason why Alan Kojo today on to be near the total support of the Ashanti region is say yeni anoma santifoni bisa Alan Kojo onya santini in and out if you send maami and fantini enti even though oya kanino party no nyene fruma and it Alan Kojo for a real long time no asantifo MPP nentumanji Alan Kojo antum enti so hwe obi di sanapo. Now we share the political experience. You cannot compare his experience to Alan Cash. And so at the point, people are suggesting, say, even before Alan Cash free NPP, Napo was better to replace or to be a running mate than Alan Cash. Because Nandi Pebi say, Aya Santini na or say, or ya running mate to Teddy. And you be able to say, I consume. Your question is simple. Asantefoɔ nko na to aba ma MPP ba power and I say akamfo play role na ebi akamfo no play role until they are not needed ebi so a play role ye pesa akamfo no maka no so ehu bebi omu gina say eba MPP ye to aba na eyi MPP aba power omu role ni saying because oka akamfo a infantefo ka ho oka akamfo a kowufo ya akamfo bonofo ya akamfo ekuapemfo ya akamfo enzimafo ya akamfo wasafo ya akamfo ahanta sewi omu nyina ya akamfo and ye per se, ye trimming the conversation down to the Ashanti region. Saan koma ye be fei. Ye be trimming the conversation down just to the Ashanti region. Because in Ghana politics, the Amiati as say, ye NPP asantimemu na de NPP ba power. Almost say ye asantimai and I say Ashanti region and the NPP ba power. So we are going to see. Say Ashanti region na the NPP eba power no say Ashanti phone kwana omu vote 99% and I say Ashanti phone here akamfo bi because ye 30 party dey e akamfo party ye gitumi a e Ashanti phone party e menhia ene te party no sa na aka no intenda no ye hia Asantini ba ne papa ya Asantini maami Asantini emana be running mate ye pese ahwe bebia eye akamfo so egina e wo party we mu ne ahwe aba ye koto 2024 sa akamfo no bi so be fa mo ho adwene aka se na sa aba ye tu nyina na eye aba no ye tuma nipa bi ye tuma ebusua bi sa na ye nto emma impuntio efi se ye nyina eti Asantime mu nanso nipa dodo no bi adwene yo mo se aba no ye nto na ye mfa mo babusua ana ye ntuma ye nyina and the facts are here the statistics are here. We are going to take our time and break it down. The document, the statistics will do the talking. If you also have counter statistics, bring it and say Kevin Taylor sama okano obwa. Send your beya yen to be dinkomo. Now it's now dim attempt some Santifo dia we Jimmy 437 me da Santifo, Minina Santimemu, Menano 2472, but Menya Santini Kwasiampenyi. E was Santifo nyansafo mo pese omutie me na omode sade we to omko to dwom na omode bobra na omode to omaba. Enti anya wo na wudi matem no anasa asam na mbeka na ye wo ya no e na besesa bibi e wo se wo gi no kura tum enti no kura ne de mo ankasa mo Bawumia ne kan let's use the data near data na embo adwuma. Now team, I know you guys are on standby. All right, sure. Now when you see something like this obia ntiase 11 o'clock pepe Ghana time obia ntie me we popular request yes said team am a manfo hu de ekọ now uko Ashanti region. Now, you see this. This is the Ghana map. So, for Ghana map now, where your Electoral Commission of Ghana 2020 voter registration statistics. Where your Electoral Commission, no, call the whole Ghana, no, baby, ya to aba voter registration, register also to aba 2024. Sa registration 2020 DNA. Enti we enye me Electoral Commission for 2020 nipa omoto aba e wo Ghana no enie. Enti ko baby to say Ashanti region nipa 3 million and around 19,178 and a aba e Ashanti region. Na sa yakasa Ashanti region obi oti Ashanti region bia wom. Enti this is from the Electoral Commission. Enti we are looking at the Ashanti region. You ever see Ashanti phone call the NPP power, and I say I can for ho, and I say I can for they are not needed. Bono for any brekum for any doma for this anchor. Omo importance in here. Ewa abatum etumi the NPP power. It is a share document where you will see say Volta region 924,000 people and a EC say 2020 omo register eligible voters also mutwaba and all the regions you can see there. But our concentration today is going to be on the Ashanti region. Because Ashanti region, they be a NPP say, a young fruma, a hot and wini abani free. And it's obvious, we all know, the numbers shows. So numbers are NPP nye free, Ashanti regional, and no nema NPP, a winning power. Okay. Now, something you might have forgotten. From 1992, NPP, contested Ghana election 1992 a about Fourth Republic a democracy a 2 a year aba 92 NPP 4 Oman field air presidential candidate the parliamentarians omunya 431,000 votes. 1996 number ne jump from 431,000 to 827,000. So in less than 4 years, the another 400,000 votes in a count. This is just the Ashanti region. And we are talking about Ashanti region as a whole. After 1996, NPP for number SR Jampe could do 950,000. So you can see say, in a pace of about 3 years, NPP for numbers in the Ashanti region it keeps growing. It keeps becoming bigger and bigger. Okay. Now, about 2004, from 2,950,000 votes in the Ashanti region, 2004, it jumped all the way to 1.4 million. And it is all started from 92. You could see, say, the numbers keep rising 300,000, 400,000. The first jump was 400,000. The second jump was about 150,000. The third jump was about another 300,000 to 400,000. So you could see, say, their numbers in the Ashanti region every election year, it moves over 1,000%, 300,000 to 400,000. But Greater Accra is equally as populous as the Ashanti region. But do their numbers move like that? Okay, statistics now. But today, let's stick to the Ashanti region. Now, about 2008, voter NPP Nyano Ashanti region. From 2004, 1.4 million. Satana Kufo exit power. Inti Omu who said there's no need. Inti about 1.2 million, 200,000 irae. 200,000 votes for some reason. It's fine. 2012. So 200,000, another 100 become 300,000. To about 2012 number back to factory settings. A bedroom 1.5 million in a space of 3 years. Almost the 300,000 as I come vote on. About 2004. Number tiba 2008 tiba 1.2 no. Almost about in 2012 no, it jumped up to 1.5 million.